The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Today we've got an NFC South matchup as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. Set to get us going, and we are underway here in Charlotte. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
What down?
They begin with a run by Miller. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9.
7:34. That's a 25-yard line.
Throwing now is Carr. And Carr gives himself up, but not before he picks up a first down. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first. Throwing on first down is Carr. And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Carr. He gets it complete to A.T. Perry. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Dancing to his left. He gets this into the hands of Kirkwood. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 27 yards there, a first down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Carr. Forced out to his left. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. So Carr departs, and on his Blake Groupie for the Saints field goal. And this one is right through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Green jack. Black shot.
In motion goes the tight end.
Strike. Check strike. On the ball. On the ball.
1st and 10, Young. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Here's Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense tried to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum on your side. You kind of walk through a defense and score. Not so fast, not in this case.
He's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Chris Olave
from 6 yards away as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Blake Groupie now for the extra point.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Carolina.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with it.
Touchdown, New Orleans! Alvin Kamara, 43 yards.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
The point after, good by Groupie.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And now off to the races down the right side. A big connection on that one. 71 yards. After 1:17-7 to score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Sanders is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Card out a throw. Being chased out left. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
No surprise to see his sideline fired up by that big play. Heck, we're fired up, and we're supposed to be neutral. That's a quarterback putting his body on the line to fight and just barely get the 1st down. When he does something like that, it gets everyone ready to lay it all out there and try and match his intensity.
He can't get him down. Down to about the 32. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. From the gun, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
On 3rd down, Miller. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down. Carr. Underneath for Miller. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of 1st down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A.T. Perry, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Groupie able to add the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Fight 60. Red, yellow. Yellow, blue, white, blue.
He'll look to throw.
Open man downfield is Sanders. He's got him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Red, green, blue, yellow. White, white. Smash, red. Black, ultra.
A first down throw for Young. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide. Touchdown, Carolina! Adam Thielen, 32 yards. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Green jack. Black shot. Claws red. Ready.
The Young's going to throw for this.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Going up top. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Let's go.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Drill green.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Blaster, 6.
Following the interception, Young.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Mega.
Final play of the half, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And Raheem Blackshear now to return it. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
17.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty.
There he goes, left side. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, 79 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
On second down, here's Carr. Flushed out right. And he gets us up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
At the 41-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10. Now Carr. Buying time to his left. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Saints.
Inside handoff now. Miller. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Pass incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Here's Carr. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Groupie for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next to score, Saints 31, Panthers 27.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's on his way, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Now Carr, that's out to Hill, right side complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
What now?
Carr, he wants to change up the look here. The former ASU Sun Devil, Eno Benjamin with it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Eno Benjamin taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
And a point after, good by Groupie. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Panthers 27.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On second down, Young again. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a first down throw for Young. He completes this one to Mingo. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Again, it's Young.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo, 34 yards. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Oh, I think the Panthers have got it. They did. Carolina football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
On 1st and 10, Young. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson and Debo. That's one of those interceptions watching from up here. The quarterback wide receiver just looked a little out of sync.
They did look a little out of sync, and yeah, they're going to examine that when they get to the sidelines, and they'll talk about it throughout next week when they watch the tape. But the guy who's going to be there for him, really in his ear, is his center. Because that's a special relationship for a rookie quarterback. Your center handles your line calls. He gets everyone in the proper position to block. He'll be the first guy back to pick you up after you've been knocked down. And that's the guy you watch the extra film with and try and learn the league.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Carr to throw on 2nd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day. One-score game. 1st and 10 here. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. It's Young on 1st down. This one into the hands of Thielen. Touchdown! Adam Thielen. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th. And now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 38-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Red, cycle. Red, yellow. Ready?
To throw is Young. Looking to throw on second down. Flush to his right. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth.
Yellow. Fight, white. Smash, red. Set.
Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Black shot. Called red.
Here's Young. Eluding the pressure right. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Fire, 97. Drill green.
And Young's going to throw it here. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Blaster, 6. Steel, black. 6. Mega.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Edo blue. Red, cycle. Hey, red.
Now Young. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Express. 93. 93. Express.
Carr. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one in the NFC, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers. Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set, hut.
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing. Love. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Red, yellow.
Love now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
52. Strike 2.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, Love to pass. Caught on the right side by Jones. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Are you ready?
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Stop. 17. White, white. Black, red. Hut.
To the air again, Love. Looking end zone for Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Here's Love. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Open man, it's Keith Kirkwood. Touchdown, New Keith Kirkwood, 45 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Group being able to add the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big run there by Jones. Give him 53 yards on the ground. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Love. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
60 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. That's caught at the 2. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw now, here's Love. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Black shot. Cheetah.
Love from the gun.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Let's go.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this 1st quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Escaping the pressure right. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And that will force a turnover on downs. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.